Oklahoma versus Michigan has a great sound to it. Two legendary programs with a long list of achievements. But somehow, this is just the second time they've collided on a field, and the first since the 70s. How cool to see these two uniforms together on a field. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 22nd ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. He's got it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Sooners offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to...
Here he goes. Tackle made him to play at the 29-yard line.
Well, good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught down the right side for a huge gain. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback keeps the football. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. And we got a new set of downs.
And the Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. The receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Sooners move into the red zone. In the red area, it's Potts. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. So now on comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Michigan's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Now they feature a tight end, Kirk, coming off a big game. He was a reliable target, showed off the hands, and this is a defense that has to be very aware of him today.
Yeah, they really did a great job of getting him the football really a lot of times behind the linebackers, between those safeties. You got to think this defense will try to take that away, but this tight end showed the nation how good he is. Cannot wait to see if he can do that again today.
On the ground, it's Haynes.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and then keep him short of the first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Picks it up himself and still going. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the Wolverines will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Running back has it on a screen now. Fighting off the defender. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pass rush gets home.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. solid run, good for first down yardage. Tailback with another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass not complete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. To throw, it's Mateer. Grab behind the line, it's Gibson. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. Caught behind the line. It's Sategna. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to...
Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Trying the old counter play here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help him just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this crucial play coming up. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Caught over the middle. It's McCulley. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He fires downfield, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. This one will be fair caught. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking downfield, it's Mateer. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And this pass is caught. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. The Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. They get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Ball handed off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really...
He's in the clear. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. The Wolverines moving quickly down the field here. On the run, it's Haynes. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Michigan.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT good. It's a 7-6 game. The kickoff will be a return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. It's a quarterback keeper. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A direct snap. He gets loose. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. So Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. And that will pick up the first down. Spotted at 38. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass. It's Mateer. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And the Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? Working clock with the ground game. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. The 30. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Here comes a handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Trying to run it. It's Haynes. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Loose football. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, you're working with the lead, running the football makes a lot of sense. The last thing that you can afford to do, obviously, in such a tight game is turn it over. They've done it. Give the defense credit for punching it out, and now they've got the ball.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Ball handed to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
To throw, it's Mateer. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
One of the great things about this offensive scheme is how they spread the defense out, put a lot of pressure on them because they create a lot of space in the middle. They've been able to get the ball to this slot receiver time and time again.
First down, looking for more now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Pressure is coming. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Man, as a quarterback, you have to know, late in the game like this, you cannot take a sack in this situation. Now you got to hurry up, get back to the line, and get a playoff and try to regain those yards you just lost.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Looking for a late, deep throw. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And the offense will just take a knee. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. He was hoping that would check up, but the big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated them.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.